Hey Gemini, I just pulled cards for you and honestly, the energy coming through is something else. Before we dive in, I need you to understand that what I am seeing here is not just about cosmic justice or karmic payback. This is about a complete shift in power dynamics, and the people who tried to dim your light are about to face consequences they never saw coming. So I shuffled the deck with your energy in mind, asking Spirit to show me what is unfolding for those who spoke against you, who tried to curse your path, who humiliated you when you were down. And the cards that came through are absolutely wild. We have got King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Tower, Queen of Wands, and King of Swords. These 6 cards are telling a story that honestly gave me chills when I laid them out. Let me start with the first card I pulled, and this one set the tone for everything. King of Cups showed up, and initially I thought okay, maybe this is about emotional maturity or someone coming back with apologies. But then I sat with it longer and the message became crystal clear. This card is showing me the person or people who tried to harm you, and here is what is fascinating. King of Cups represents someone who appears emotionally balanced, someone who seems to have it all together on the surface. This is the person who smiled in your face while plotting behind your back. The one who acted like a friend, a mentor, maybe even family, but was secretly working against you. The King of Cups energy here is revealing their true nature. See, this card can represent emotional manipulation when it shows up in this context. This person used their understanding of emotions, their ability to read people, to figure out exactly where to strike you. They knew your vulnerabilities because you trusted them enough to share those parts of yourself. And they weaponized that knowledge. They spread rumors, they twisted your words, they made you look unstable or emotional to others. Classic King of Cups reversed energy, using emotional intelligence for dark purposes. But here is what Spirit wants you to know through this card. That same emotional manipulation they used against you is now turning inward. The King of Cups is sitting on a throne surrounded by turbulent waters, and those waters represent the chaos of their own emotional state. Every curse they sent your way, every humiliating moment they orchestrated, every bit of negative energy they projected onto you is now circulating in their own energy field. They cannot sleep peacefully anymore. Their relationships are falling apart because the same manipulation tactics they used on you, they are now using on everyone around them, and people are catching on. I am seeing this person becoming increasingly isolated. The King of Cups holds a cup, but the water inside is no longer pure. It has been contaminated by their own toxic behavior. And the thing about emotional karma is that it hits different than other types. This person is going to feel every ounce of pain they caused you, but multiplied because they will feel it alone. No one will believe their tears anymore. No one will rush to comfort them when they finally break down, because they burned those bridges by being two-faced. What really struck me about this card in your reading is the timing. King of Cups suggests that this person currently still appears successful on the outside. They might still have their job, their social standing, their image intact. But internally, they are drowning. And that external facade is about to crumble, which leads us perfectly into the other cards. But I need you to understand that their downfall started the moment they came against you. The universe does not play when it comes to people attacking those who are meant for greatness, and Gemini, you are absolutely meant for greatness. The second card I pulled is Page of Pentacles, and this is where the reading takes a turn that honestly made me pause. Page of Pentacles is typically a card of new beginnings, learning, opportunities in the material world. So why would this show up in a reading about people who cursed and humiliated you? Let me tell you what Spirit revealed to me about this. The Page of Pentacles here represents the beginning of their public downfall. Pages are messengers, they are the start of something, the first tangible sign of a larger change. And Pentacles deal with the material world, reputation, money, status, physical reality. This card is telling me that very soon, if not already happening, small signs of their decline are becoming visible to others. Maybe they lost a client or made a professional mistake. Maybe their finances are starting to show cracks. Perhaps someone they gossiped to about you has started questioning their credibility. The Page of Pentacles is that first domino falling. It seems small, almost insignificant to outsiders, but you and they both know it is the beginning of something much bigger. What I find incredibly powerful about this card in your spread is that pages are young, inexperienced energy. The person who tried to destroy you is about to be humbled back down to beginner status in some area of their life. All that expertise they claimed, all that superiority they held over you, all that experience they used to justify why people should listen to them instead of you, it is being stripped away. They are going to have to start over, and this time without the respect and support they once had. The Page of Pentacles studies a pentacle with deep focus, completely absorbed in learning. Your enemy is about to become a student of consequences. They are going to study every action they took against you as it boomerangs back to them. They will analyze every lie they told as it gets exposed. They will examine every bit of shade they threw at you as their own reputation gets dismantled piece by piece. But here is the beautiful part that Spirit wants you to catch. While their Page of Pentacles represents loss and starting over from a place of humiliation, your Page of Pentacles energy is protected. Your new beginnings, your opportunities, your growth in the material world continues uninterrupted. Actually, it accelerates because their negative energy is no longer attached to your path. You are going to notice doors opening that were previously blocked, resources flowing that were previously restricted. People believing in you who previously doubted because of lies they were fed. The Page of Pentacles is also showing me something specific about exposure. Pages carry messages, they deliver news. The news of their wrongdoings is spreading. Not because you are out there telling everyone what they did to you, but because their own actions are catching up with them in ways that are becoming impossible to hide. Someone is talking. Multiple someones, actually. People they thought were loyal to them are starting to share what they witnessed. The truth is coming out in small pieces right now, but those pieces are forming a damning picture. I keep seeing this image with the Page of Pentacles of someone frantically trying to maintain an image while the foundation underneath them is crumbling. They are posting on social media about how blessed they are while behind the scenes they are panicking. They are telling people they are fine while privately they are falling apart. The Page of Pentacles does not lie though. The material world does not care about pretense. Results matter. Truth matters. And their results are about to speak louder than any false narrative they tried to create about you. Now we move to the third card, Four of Wands, and I have to tell you, when this card appeared I actually smiled because the irony is just too perfect. Four of Wands is the celebration card. It represents joy, harmony, homecoming, community gathering, success worth celebrating. So what is it doing in a reading about your enemies facing consequences? Here is what I am seeing. The Four of Wands is showing me a specific moment in the near future where you are going to be celebrated publicly. There is going to be a gathering, an event, a moment where your success is undeniable and visible to your community. This could be a promotion, a launch, a personal milestone, an achievement that people witness and applaud. You are standing under those four wands like they are pillars of victory, and people are genuinely happy for you. But here is the twist that makes this so cosmically perfect. The person who tried to humiliate you is going to witness this celebration. They might see it on social media. They might hear about it through mutual connections. They might even be physically present because they cannot avoid being in the same spaces as you. And it is going to destroy them internally because they tried so hard to prevent this exact moment from happening. Imagine working so hard to tear someone down, spending your energy on curses and gossip and sabotage, only to watch them thrive in ways you never could. The Four of Wands is not just about your celebration, it is about their realization that they failed. Every curse they sent bounced off your protected energy and returned to them. Every attempt to block your blessings only delayed their own. Every humiliating thing they did to you is now being contrasted against your public victory. The Four of Wands shows people dancing, celebrating together in community. Spirit is showing me that the community you are building, the people who genuinely support you, are going to be visible during this time. And your enemy is going to notice that these people are authentic, that these connections are real, unlike the superficial relationships they maintained through manipulation and fear. They are going to see what real support looks like and realize they do not have it. There is also a message here about home and stability. The Four of Wands represents creating a stable foundation, a place of safety and joy. While you are building this stable, blessed life, their foundation is revealed to be unstable. The contrast could not be clearer. You are planting roots in fertile soil. They built their life on lies and manipulation, and that ground cannot sustain anything real. What really gets me about the Four of Wands in this position is the timing it suggests. Celebrations like this do not happen overnight. There is a building period, a time of preparation and work. You have been in that phase, probably while dealing with their attacks. You have been putting in the work, staying focused, building despite the obstacles they tried to create. And now that work is about to become visible in a way that cannot be denied or diminished. The Four of Wands is making me see a specific scene. You are surrounded by people who love and support you genuinely. You are glowing, you are at peace, you are successful in tangible ways. And somewhere in the background or in the digital space, your enemy is watching and seething. Not because they are happy for you, but because your success is proof that their curses had no power. Your joy is evidence that their attempts to destroy you failed spectacularly. Your community is a mirror showing them how alone they truly are. This leads us directly into the fourth card, and honestly, Gemini, this is the one that made me need to take a breath before continuing. The Tower showed up, and when the Tower appears in a reading about someone who harmed you, it is not subtle. This is complete destruction, total collapse, sudden upheaval that no one sees coming even though the signs were there all along. The Tower represents structures built on false foundations crumbling. It is lightning striking the tower, it is people falling from great heights, it is illusions being shattered in the most dramatic way possible. And for the person who cursed you, humiliated you, tried to destroy your name and your path, this card is showing me that their reckoning is not going to be quiet or private. It is going to be public, and it is going to be sudden, and it is going to be complete. Everything they built through deception is coming down. Their reputation, their carefully crafted image, their network of people they manipulated into supporting them, the career they advanced through stepping on others, the relationships they maintained through lies. All of it. The Tower does not leave anything standing when it appears like this. What I am seeing specifically is an exposure moment. Something they thought was hidden, something they were confident would never come to light, is about to be revealed in a way they cannot spin or explain away. The Tower often represents truth bombs, those moments when lies can no longer be sustained and reality comes crashing through. Maybe someone they wronged finally speaks up and is believed. Maybe evidence of their manipulations surfaces. Maybe their own words or actions betray them in a public setting. However it happens, it is going to be undeniable. The people falling from the Tower in the imagery are falling from positions of false security. Your enemy felt secure in their lies. They felt confident that their version of events would be believed over yours. They felt safe in their manipulations because they had gotten away with similar behavior before. The Tower is that false security being obliterated. They are about to fall from the height they never deserved to reach in the first place. Here is what Spirit really wants emphasized about the Tower in your reading. This is not just about them losing things externally, although that is definitely happening. This is about their internal world completely falling apart. The Tower shatters illusions, and they have been living in the illusion that they could harm others without consequences, that they were smarter than karma, that their masks would never slip. All of those illusions are being destroyed simultaneously. I am seeing a very specific energy of panic and desperation around this card. When the Tower hits, people scramble. They try to control the narrative as everything falls apart around them. They make frantic calls, send desperate messages, try to do damage control. But the Tower cannot be controlled. Once it starts, the collapse is inevitable and complete. Every attempt they make to stop it actually makes it worse because their panic causes them to make mistakes, to reveal more, to push away the few people who might have helped them. The Tower also brings me a message about pride coming before a fall. This person was so proud of how they humiliated you. They probably bragged about it to others, felt powerful in making you feel small, enjoyed the feeling of superiority they got from tearing you down. That pride is specifically what the Tower is targeting. The higher they climbed on false superiority, the harder they are falling. But here is something I need you to really hear, Gemini. The Tower in this position is confirmation that you were protected this entire time. Every curse they sent was blocked. Every attack they launched was deflected. You might have felt the impact of their actions, you definitely experienced pain and frustration. But their curses never penetrated to your core, never destroyed your actual path, never succeeded in their ultimate goal of ruining you. And the reason the tower is hitting them so hard is because all that dark energy they sent out is returning with force because it had nowhere else to go. You were shielded, so it all bounced back to the sender. The fifth card is Queen of Wands, and this card is absolutely powerful in this position because it represents who you are becoming while your enemies fall. Queen of Wands is confident, magnetic, creative, independent, and absolutely unbothered by people who operate in darkness. She is fire energy, she is passionate and bold and completely authentic. While the tower is destroying your enemy's false kingdom, you are stepping into your Queen of Wands power. This card tells me you are done playing small. You are done letting other people's opinions dictate your moves. You are done shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. The Queen of Wands does not do any of that. She takes up space unapologetically. She shines brightly without caring if it makes others jealous. She pursues her passions without seeking permission. What I love about the Queen of Wands appearing here is that she represents leadership and influence. You are stepping into a position of influence in your field, your community, your circle. People are naturally drawn to your energy. Your creativity is flowing. Your ideas are being recognized. Your voice is being heard and respected. This is the exact opposite of what your enemy wanted for you. They tried to silence you, to make people doubt you, to position themselves as superior. But the Queen of Wands does not compete because she knows her worth is inherent. The Queen of Wands holds her wand confidently and there is a black cat at her feet in traditional imagery, representing independence and mystery. You are becoming more confident in your own power. You are learning to trust your instincts. You are connecting with your own magic and creativity in ways that do not need external validation. And this internal shift is creating external results that are undeniable. Here is the beautiful part about this card in contrast to what is happening to those who cursed you. While they are losing everything they faked their way into having, you are genuinely earning and creating everything you are stepping into. Your success has a solid foundation because it is built on authenticity, hard work, real talent, and spiritual alignment. Their success was an illusion, so the tower could destroy it. Your success is real, so nothing can take it from you. The Queen of Wands is also telling me about magnetism. You are entering a phase where opportunities seek you out. People want to work with you, collaborate with you, learn from you, be around your energy. This is natural attraction based on who you are, not manipulation or force. And your enemies are going to watch this happen while they struggle to maintain any influence at all. They will see people choosing you, celebrating you, investing in you, and it will be salt in their wounds because they know they tried to prevent this. Spirit is showing me through the Queen of Wands that you are also developing strong boundaries. You are learning to identify manipulative people faster. You are quicker to remove yourself from toxic situations. You are protecting your energy more fiercely. The lesson you learned from being cursed and attacked is making you wiser and stronger, and that wisdom is part of your Queen of Wands transformation. There is also a message about passion projects and creative expression. The Queen of Wands is deeply creative. I am seeing you pouring energy into something you are passionate about, and that passion is infectious. It is attracting the right people and opportunities. It is setting you apart in your field. It is bringing you joy that has nothing to do with revenge or proving anything to your enemies, which makes it even more powerful. The final card I pulled is King of Swords, and this card is the perfect conclusion to this reading because it represents ultimate truth, justice, clarity, and intellectual authority. King of Swords cuts through lies with precision. He sees through manipulation instantly. He makes decisions based on facts and logic, not emotions or deception. And in the context of your reading, this card is showing me several things happening simultaneously. First, the King of Swords represents divine justice cutting through all the confusion your enemy created. Every lie they told about you is being examined and found false. Every manipulation they attempted is being seen clearly for what it was. The truth is coming out with such clarity that there is no room for debate or alternate interpretations. King of Swords energy does not allow for gray areas when it comes to truth versus lies. Second, this card is showing me authority figures getting involved. Maybe a boss, a legal authority, a community leader, someone with power and credibility is seeing the situation clearly and making judgments accordingly. These are people who cannot be manipulated or swayed by your enemy's tactics because they operate on facts and evidence. And the facts are not in your enemy's favor. Third, the King of Swords represents you claiming your intellectual and communicative power. Gemini, you are an air sign, communication and intellect are your natural gifts. This card is telling me you are stepping into a space where your voice carries weight, where your ideas are respected, where your perspective is valued. The very things your enemy tried to suppress are becoming your greatest strengths. The King of Swords sits on his throne with his sword raised, representing the power of truth and clarity. Spirit is showing me that the truth about what happened to you, about who tried to harm you and why, is going to be spoken with authority and believed widely. Not because you are out seeking revenge or trying to destroy anyone, but because truth has a way of surfacing and being recognized, especially when backed by the kind of karmic energy we are seeing in this reading. What really strikes me about the King of Swords as the final card is the message about mental clarity and peace. After everything you have been through, after the attacks and the curses and the humiliation, you are reaching a point of such clear understanding and mental peace. You see the situation for what it was. You understand why it happened. You recognize the lessons. And you are moving forward with wisdom and boundaries that protect you from experiencing this kind of harm again. The King of Swords also represents strategic thinking. You are becoming more strategic in how you move, how you build, who you trust, what you share. This is not paranoia, this is wisdom. You are thinking several steps ahead. You are making decisions that serve your long-term vision rather than short-term emotional satisfaction. And this strategic approach is going to lead to success that is sustainable and protected. For your enemies, the King of Swords represents the final judgment. After the initial signs of the Page of Pentacles, after your celebration with the Four of Wands, after the Tower destroys their false structures, the King of Swords is the universe delivering the final verdict. And that verdict is clear. They are guilty, they are exposed, they are facing consequences that match their actions. There is no appeal, no way to talk themselves out of it, no manipulation that works this time. I am seeing a very specific image with the King of Swords of people who once listened to your enemy now turning away from them. The same people who believed their lies are now seeing the truth and feeling betrayed that they were manipulated. The same people who participated in humiliating you are now distancing themselves because they realize they were used as pawns in someone else's jealous vendetta. Your enemy is experiencing social and professional isolation that cuts deep because the King of Swords does not just punish, he separates the guilty from the innocent, the truth from the lies, permanently. Gemini, these 6 cards together are painting a picture that honestly gave me chills. The people who cursed you, who humiliated you, who worked against you in the dark while smiling in your face, are facing divine justice in the most complete way possible. Their emotional manipulation is drowning them, their decline is beginning and becoming visible, you are being celebrated while they watch helplessly, their entire false life is collapsing publicly, you are rising into powerful authentic leadership, and final judgment is being delivered with clarity and authority. This is not just karma, this is a complete reversal of fortune. You are ascending while they are descending. You are being celebrated while they are being exposed. You are finding peace and clarity while they are drowning in chaos and consequences. And the most powerful part is that you do not have to do anything to make this happen. The universe, spirit, divine justice, whatever you want to call it, is handling this completely. What you need to do is focus on your Queen of Wands energy. Step into your power, pursue your passions, build your empire, shine your light, let your creativity flow, trust your intuition. The best revenge is not revenge at all, it is becoming so successful and so fulfilled that you forget they even exist. And based on these cards, that is exactly where you are headed. Those who humiliated you are about to be humbled in ways they never imagined. Those who cursed you are experiencing those curses returned tenfold. Those who tried to dim your light are about to see you shine brighter than ever while they fade into obscurity and shame. This is your season, Gemini. Own it.